All right, hey, what's up everyone? This is Will from TLALHQ. It's September 1st, it's Labor Day weekend. I had some free time to film an HQ video for you, so I'm coming at you now. I have the Joy LP up for pre-order, and I can show you what I've got of that so far. I've got the Ugly LP pretty much ready to go. It's up for pre-order as of yesterday. I only have limited gold color copies for y'all, so I'll show you the physical copies in the HQ. Right now, you see it's nice in North Carolina. It's been hot and it's a little cooler. I skipped over the fact that I've got the Pig City LP. I've got the vinyl. I'm waiting on the covers, and that's pretty much the gist of what's going on right now. So if y'all will follow me up to the HQ, I'll show you what we got that's new and some of these jams that I know people are excited about. Hey everyone, we're up in the HQ now. You may have seen it in other videos. It's a little more packed than normal. Everything has been sort of pulled out of my house from other places and put into the HQ, so we're nice and packed. And let's look at some of the new releases I've got coming up. I happen to have test presses in for the Joy LP, and they'll have these on tour. I don't have the full pressing, so these are just, you'll be able to grab a test press from them from tour if you're lucky enough to go out and see them. The full pressing pre-orders are up right now. There's some special bundles. The singer has a limited edition shirt that he's done a design for. There's a shirt where I've done the design for it, so there are two different shirt designs you can get bundles for. Those are up, available for pre-order now. The next up, we've got, I put this up for pre-order yesterday. This is the Ugly LP. And here's the limited edition vinyl. So there's only about, since I started the pre-order, there's only about 40 of these left. So make sure to jump in the web store and order this if you want a limited version of the Ugly LP. I think you'll be really excited with this record. It's a little more noise-oriented than other TLALHQ releases. Sludge, heavy, it's really exciting. And then the third LP I've got up, it's not for pre-order yet, but this will be my next pre-order. I only have the vinyl to show you. The covers are not in, but this is the Pig City LP. It's a co-release with King of the Monsters, which you can see their logo name on the B-side. Really good Arizona D-beat, got some blasts, recorded by Jay from Burnout. So those are the next three LPs. Two of them are up for pre-order right now. I'm really excited about them. I would suggest you jump in the store and order them. Other new release, I've got Slund. Split release with Sick Shit. Slund is grindcore from Slovenia, and Sick Shit's from Philly. I have a limited stack of these. I did a co-release of this with 3 other labels, so I only have about 12 sitting on the floor right here. Sorry for the unorganized HQ, but that's where they live. I don't expect them to be around too much longer. And the only other new releases I've got for you, I've got some tapes over here. Let's see what I got. I meant to show you the Sidetracked LP. I've got vinyl copies of this, but here's the tape version of it. That's Sidetracked hollowed out. It's their first full length that's been on vinyl. They had a full length a long time ago. Next, we've got Needle from DC. These kids are right out of high school playing super fast, very technical grindcore. And you can see that's how many tapes I've got. So just a handful sitting around. What else do we have? This is just recently put up for sale. This is Crypt Hammer. And this is death metal with the singer from Worm singing on it. It's really good stuff. It's oddly only 4 songs for my label. That's not very many. And it's a super, super heavy cassette. And another band from DC playing grindcore is I've got the No Moss Last Laugh tape. Another label did the CD, you can get it from him, or if you want the tape. I've got, this just came out, so I got a nice big stack of them. A little tub of tapes. And another grindcore tape is Greensboro, North Carolina's own Brain Toilet. This is members from Priapus, and I highly suggest it. What else do we have? I think I've shown most of you who follow my channel around the HQ before, but I'll dig in some boxes. I usually keep covers separate from vinyl, so it's stuff is sort of scattered around. Like here's the ACX-DC Goo Lagoon split, which I still have the limited green vinyl. Let's see if there's anything worth spelunking out. Oh, this is a newer release. And it's in like 3 different boxes for you. But here is the Glue Traps EP. This is Tony, who runs Celebrated Summer Records up in Baltimore. He's also been in the band Deep Sleep, and there's some other crucial musicians in this band. And I still have some limited blue vinyl. This stuff is very punk. It has no blast beats on it, which is interesting for my label. Still fresh, and it does look like I still have color copies of it, so you're in luck. Still have red vinyl of the Neckbeard Death Camp Terminal Nation split. Neckbeard Death Camp is Antifa, black metal, and Terminal Nation's very political hardcore. And I think that's about all that's new here. Of course, check with the store, see what I got in new. I'm constantly putting new stuff in. Actually, I'll take you in there in a moment. So let's swing in there and see what I've got in the distro. So here is the HQ closet. It's just a little tiny closet. There's clothes hanging out and some records you want. So I was just gonna pull out a couple of choice records I thought you might like. So these are all distro records. These aren't anything I put out, but I wanted to focus on a couple things. Here's Public Acid. They're from Greensboro, North Carolina. I guess now Raleigh and surrounding areas. So here's the Public Acid LP. I think they all wrote weird comments on each one of them. So you get a customized Don't Eat Dunkin' Donuts chicken on this one. If you want this one, just put it in a note. But there's this one, and I guess there's a couple other special items in here. We got some Youth of Today. You can't ever go wrong with that, but you've probably seen that before. Here's a comp from Born Dead Records with a bunch of bands. Tomb Warden, Coke Bust, a bunch of stuff, Fluoride, Goo Lagoon. I mean, there's plenty of music on here. So that's a highly suggested record. What else we got? Sorry, this is also my mini recording studio, so you have to excuse that. Gotta get the most out of a closet. Let's skip some of that. I mean, there's good stuff in here. I would suggest this record if I can get it out safely. Concealed Blade, Pittsburgh hardcore. Oh, to keep my records nice and fresh, I put the record behind the sleeve. If you put it inside the sleeve, it can get ring wear, so I'm keeping these nice and fresh. But this was put out by Mark Schubert, Beach Impediment Records. Got a stack of these. I will not be able to get this in, so it's going to sit here. Here is the new Funeral Chic LP. I put out their record before this, and this one is nice and heavy. They're from Charlotte, North Carolina, so you got some more East Coast heavy jams. It's on prosthetic. I think my copies are on color. You can write me and ask me if you're a collector. The Sex Prisoner LP on LP. I put out a tape version of this, but I highly suggest getting the LP version. I don't know why this isn't in a sleeve, but this is on RSR from Europe. I also have a big stack in the other room of RSR releases to put in the store, so if you like what Sandro puts out, there'll be some more stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong with Spaz. Here's a live Spaz set. This was put out by Rescued from Life, and you can sort of see it's on color, so live Spaz. This is a very highly recommended record from me. It's the Neanderthal Collection LP. I don't think anyone expected this to come out. It was a fabled record that I think there were test presses of it as a 7-inch, and now here it exists on Deep Six and Draw Blank. I believe it has an etched B-side. It's in the wrapping, so I can't show you. Everyone loves Lack of Interest. We have got these from Europe. I got 2 different collection albums, but I'll just show you one. Nooth Crush, Anthology 97 through 98. Not a lot of songs, but you know that these guys play for a long time, so it's quite a bit of music. I'm excited about this one. I have a large collection. I don't need more records, but I kept one of these for myself, the Water Torture LP collection. It collects the 7-inch, the Split with Hers, Shellfire EP, split with 6-3 Bantho. So this is a great collection from Dead Heroes. And of course, dealing with fast hardcore bands, you've got a bunch of 7-inches because it's great. A great format for fast records. Here's another highly recommended record. It's Matt Domino's band, Exit Unit. You saw the Terminal Nation split, but here's their EP on Deep Six. always try to carry short, fast, and loud zines. Here's a zine plus a 7-inch. This is a split with Death Grave and Violation Wound. And notice a To Live a Lie ad on the back of it. Like I said, I try to carry a lot of RSR records. Here's the Hatred Surge Insect Warfare split. I know Insect Warfare just had a collection triple LP, quadruple LP come out, but here's some songs that would be from that. I'm trying to restock on No Comment EPs. I'm very, very low. So once I talk to Bob, hopefully I'll get some more No Comment records. This is one of my favorite Power Violence records of late. It's the Low Threat Profile 7-inch. I think this is the first one. If it's not, then I'm telling no, product number 1. Just loved this record when it came out. Got this directly from Revelation. It's the Torso 7-inch. And they put out a record on a hometown label, Sorry State. So I would suggest grabbing their LP too. I don't think I have any stock. I think I sold out of them, but check out Torso. Always have a big stack of Bastard Noise records. Eric Wood, represent. Sorry, the stack's harder to flip through here. Love Yakopse. Love Slide Slappers. There's a split between them. I'm surprised I've got stuff like this sitting around, but I've got some gems that you can find if you're lurking in the store. Here's the Water Torture 6 Brew Banthus split. It's also on the Water Torture Collection LP, but here's a split that they were on. And I'm at the very back, but at the back we've got Colossus follow-up record. I know they're not a band anymore, but I think they're an important and heavy band. So I've got a couple copies of this towards the back. And that's just the newer stuff I've got. I've got more stuff down below here. I've got tapes, distro tapes and CDs. I've got older EPs. I've got some magazines. Just got these in, the Slave to the Grind DVD. Shout out to Doug for sending those out to me right away. And in here's the last thing I'll show you, but I'm going to try to get a restock on these soon. But like I said, I try to always keep short, fast, and loud in stock. Of course, these are nice and old. This is from 2007. But we got some Slide Slappers content. And like I said, I try to keep my distro full of new stuff. I try to keep some gems stacked up. And anything anyone wants, you can suggest that I carry it. But here's what I've got right now. Thanks for joining me at the To Live a Lie HQ, and I'll see you at the next video. Or if you're in Raleigh, North Carolina, and you really want to grab some records from me, just message me, unless you're weird, and then don't. All right, you guys have a good Labor Day, and that was the HQ. Bye.